Hi guys, it's Lisa's Crafty Creations, and I thought today we'll start the project I was doing to make a little wardrobe drawer unit type thing. I have shown you it before. Let's see if I can, there, something like this. I'm going to start from scratch. Obviously I'm not going to die cut everything out in front of you. Try to minimize the length of the video, but this is going to give you an idea on what to do. So today we're going to start with the basics of the unit. I've decided to do it in craft card. So what you need is you need 2 of these die cuts here. You only get one die, but you need to cut 2 of these. You need to cut 2 of these, which are the door fronts. These are the tops. The front, you need 2 of those, and you need 2 of the ones for the bottom. You also need 2 side pieces, which are these bits here. You need 2 of the inserts, and then 2 for the drawers. So these ones you could have either 2 of these with a square front, or you could have 2 with the bit missing out the side, but I decided to do a square back and a pull out front, so I've mixed the 2 together. But you could have complete square, or you could have 2 sides with that. So what we'll do is we'll start folding it up as we need to. Oh, we also need 4 of these. No, 1 2 3 4, yeah, 4 of these. And you get 2 dies because they need to go in different directions. Let's have a look. Yeah. There. They need to go in 2 different directions. I think I've done it right. Yeah, one needs to go that way, so anyway, so we've got those. And you have them in 2 different ways, but you just need to use one of them, and then you can just fold the cuts whichever way you want, because you are covering them at the end of the day. So let's go through for the base to start with. So on your base you've got different folds, so you need to fold it. Right, let's do this one. So you've got a fold across here, so you need to fold it there. And you've also got a fold here for the lip, so you need to fold that. And then you've got another fold here. You need to do that, and then one here, which is the side of the box. We then glue. Once my glue starts running, I'm using a tacky glue here. It's only because my Collall glue's run out and it got delivered to the wrong address. It got delivered to my daughter's address instead of mine, because I'd ordered something else for her. So, but there should be some in here. There we go. There we go. So this is a tacky glue, high tack glue. It's actually really good. It gives it a good stick. I think I got it from Boys actually. I didn't pay a lot for it. So we need to glue that there, and then that gets glued on top of there. So we need one piece going this way, and we need that piece going that way. So we glue the base onto the base there, like that. Very simple. Then we need to put some glue across the tabs. So we need one tab there and one there, and then that folds across there like that. So we've got one tab goes on the inside of there, and then on the inside of there. So then we've got that's one side of the box. So once it's, just secure it, make sure it's got a good hold on the side and it's actually tucked up to the edge of the box. It's not wanting to hang over or be too far in. The only thing with this tacky glue, it sometimes takes a little bit to hold. And then the same with the side. Make sure you've got a good edge, a nice sharp edge to it. And push it down. and then we need to do the other side. So again, glue along the tabs, the inside, and then the inside again. And again, make sure we've got nice crisp edges. We can go inside. So make sure the edge is on the edge. It's not pushing too far in. And then on the bottom section, so that we have a nice crisp edge. And that's your base. That's the main base of what we're doing. Okay, so that's that part done. Then we need to make the interior of this. Let me see where it is there. So to do that, we need these pieces here. We need to cut all together. We need, for one base, we need 12 cuts. So basically it's 2 per draw, so you need to do your folds, so one there and then the tab, and again there and the tab, and then one goes against the other. So we put glue on one tab and glue on the other tab, and then we place that on top, so we can lay it flat, put that on there, and then put the other tab on there, so that we've got the edges meeting and the sides even. It's not wonky or anything. Oops, glue that. Oh, it's still a bit tacky, so glue that, make sure it's straight. You know, if your glue's a bit slow on actually attaching, and then we pull it like that, and then you've got that there. So you need 12 pieces, but that'll give 6 of those. So when we've got that, what you need to do is put some glue on the edge, glue on the top, and glue on the edge. So 3 sides. Actually, put, for the first one, you can put glue on all sides. Okay, then that will go in there like that. Then the next one, you need glue on one side, on the bottom, and on the top, because we've already got glue on that inside edge, so we need to put that, so then you've got them 2 in there like that. Push them right in and push them down firmly. So then we've got glue on the top of those, we just need glue on either side and glue on the top, and then that goes in there nice, pushed up to the side. We do the same, but we don't need glue on one side, so we do the top and one side. Oops. So that can go in there like that. Push it in nice and tight. Wipe away any excess glue, so we've got that like that. So then we need 2 more, and again we need one that's got 3 sides covered, top, because the bottom's already done, like we've already glued that in there, so we need to do that so it glues at the top of the piece. Push it in nice and firm. And then the last piece, we need to just glue the top and one side, and then that goes in there, like, because we've got glue on the bottom half, yeah, so that goes in there like that, and we just push that in, clean off any glue that's on the excesses of it, give it a nice press together so all the sides are glued together. So you need to push it there, middle, and then we need to attach it to the centers, and then obviously to the top, the bottom, and the sides, so we've got a nice sturdy box. So there you've got your main area of your box. Okay, so that's the the base. We then have to do all the insides and decorate it up. So the next stage is the actual drawers. So we have, these are the two pieces for the drawers. As I said, you can do them in two different ways. You can do them all this size or all this, or mix and match them. I decided to mix and match them so they've got a flat base at the back and then a flip at the front. So they've got folds on them, the die cut. There's 2 dies, 1 for each one, and you need at least 12. So you could do 6 of one, 6 of the other, or 12 of each, 12 of them. Because you need 6 drawers, so it's 12 pieces all together. But you can cut them from whichever die that you want. Make the drawers different, make them the same. It's entirely up to you. Make sure you've got nice fold lines and you've got your tabs turned in. Then we do the same with the base, as the drawers, as we did with the base. We need to, except we're folding the base the other way around. The tabs up. So rather than do the folds, so on this one we fold in over, on that one we fold towards the, so this is the way it's die cut there. So on this one you've got the folds, so on this one you turn the folds inside, but on this one you put the folds on the outside so that they match, so they're able to shut. So anyway, once we've done that, we need to attach the base, the 2 bases together. So again, we do the same as what we did with the actual base. We put glue on the bottom of there and attach that to that. So make sure you've got the long side, you've got the sides right. So we've got a long and a short. So obviously we want the short sides opposite each other as the same. And then we've got tabs. So we need to glue all the tabs. There's one on each set, each side. So glue all the tabs and then put them together. So again, we need to make sure our sides are matching up. And then add some pressure on the inside. Spin it around, because there's only 1 tab on each end. So make sure the corners are nice and sharp and it meets at the top, and then you've got your little drawer. So this is what I mean. You can have this with the piece out, or you can have at the front and a square back, or you could have 2 sides with a piece out, or you could have 2 square sides. It's up to you, and then you can decorate them according to the pattern. You got ways inserts for the plain and for plain square and different labels and things, and then you've got the inserts as that for that pattern as well. So then you need 6 of those drawers. So this is what I've made earlier. See, we have, and then these just slip inside there quite nicely. So we have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more is 6. So then you've got all the drawers in there just ready to decorate and however way you want. So we'll do that in the next series. But then we need to make this into a bit more of a wardrobe cum drawer unit. So in order to do that, we need some doors on the front. We also need some tops and sides. So we need 2 of these, and they go there on the top of there. So we've got one like this. This part here we'll show how we will do much later. This is like a help to keep the doors closed. And we've got 2 of those. We then have 2 of these, which are the bottom half, and then they just fold at the top. The same with those. We've just got 1 score line along the top. I'll do the doors in a minute. And then we've got these side bits, and these are the bottom pieces. So again, we've got 2 tabs on either side. We just turn those in, and they're on the base, they're for the base feet. And then these are the sides for the top. So let's do the base first. We want to glue these on here. So we put glue on the tab. Just add a bit of glue to the tab. Put that on there like that. You can bend it over if you want to make sure you've got right on the edge. Add some pressure, and then that can pull back up like that. Okay, then we do the same on the other side. You could, I suppose, put it on that way around like that, but I find it's much easier to do it this way. But I suppose you could put the hinge on there. So then we need to apply more pressure. To that, then straighten it out, make sure it's nice on the edge, and then we need the side pieces putting in. So then we've got these 2 side pieces here, so we need the tabs gluing in that tab and that tab. You can, if you want to, first of all put your decorative piece on here, because that is actually going to overlap. So don't glue that at the minute, and then you can slide it in. So just put the glue on the tabs at this moment in time. You can always glue the rest of it on later after you've decorated. But if you leave this open, so the glue is only on the tabs, that means you can slide bits of card underneath it to give it a better finish at the end. Okay, and then, so you've got some nice cornered feet. Make sure your corners are nice and sharp. So as I say, you could then fit in, this is like a side, you could then slip that underneath there to give it the mat and layer it needs, rather than glue that down and then have to try and fit it over the top and cut it out. So that'll just slip under. So that's the best way to do it at this moment in time. And then we need the other bits again, the other side, glue on the tabs. And then put the tabs in there, and that holds it, gives it a bit more strength on the corners. Make sure the edges are, it's level on the bottoms, because that's the feet. Make sure it's nice and securely glued together, and then that's that bit. Okay, and then we can decorate that as we come to it. Now for the top, we need these pieces. And these pieces, they have score lines. You can put them either way. And then we have these pieces, which are the top, and then we can have it inner pieces, mats and layers. So we need 2 of these. So again, we're going to put glue on the tab and put that on the back. Make sure it's lining up with the edges nicely. And the same on the front. Make sure the fold's done. It's nice and straight edge for the score line. Do that nicely along there, and again put it to the edge of the box. So we've got nice continuous line. Give it a good hard. You can always turn it upside down. Make sure it's where it should be. A good press, make sure it's nice and firmly stuck. Oh, we've lost one. Same here. Nicely fit. Oops, we don't want to press too hard on that side at the moment in time. Just add a little bit more glue to the corner there. Once it's decorated, you can add a little bit more glue to the structure at the bottom to make it a bit more, like you could add glue. Once you've got your piece in there, you can add glue to that piece just to give it a bit more strength on the sides. So then you've got your top done. And then we need these edges put in. So we have one that goes, so we need the tabs, glue in. And what we've done is we want the curved edge to go pointed in the middle. So we've got one tab there. And then we need another tab there. So again, we add the tabs so that it's facing the other way. You do have 2 of these to die cut, so you could do 2 at once, but it doesn't matter if you do just die cut 4 of the same size, because you can just turn them the other way around. And then the same with this, tabs that way, and that way. Glue the tabs. So that's the main part of the box done so far. We just need to add the doors, and then we can look at decorating it next time. So that's the main box there. Obviously we need to make sure everything sticks in place. We want nice sharp corners. So we've got a nice clean edge. Looks like it's ripped. I'll have to see if I've got another one of those. Right, I'm going to take this one off because it's ripped. And add this one on. Right, so then we have the door fronts, and this is what we're going to make. So we need 2 of these, obviously one for, you don't need 2. I mean, one of the ones I've done has 2 drawers and one of them only has 1. So like, for example, this one only has 1 door, and only half of the drawers decorated, the others are just the plain. And then we've got another one here. It's not quite finished, but we've got 2 doors here, and then this is for the clasp to keep the doors shut. So you can do it however you want to, it's entirely up to you, but we'll do 2 doors. So this is the drawer that's done, and this is how we do it. This is the die, so you need to cut 2 of these, and as you can see, it's got lots of score lines on. So we need to start at the bottom. You've got these 2 small bits, they need to go up, and that needs to go up there. Then we've got another score line here, hang on, another score. So this bit's being die cut in the middle, so this wants to come this way rather than score that way, although you put too many score lines in. So we need that comes this way, that way, and that way. So we've got 1, 2, 3 score lines on that. Okay, then we come to the side, and again we've got a number of score lines here. So we've got the score line that goes right the way down that leg and up here. We've got a second score line, then a third score line, and then a final 4th score line. So when it folds in, it forms like a little box. And then you've got the same on this side, so 1 there, another small side, then again the tabs. So make sure you score along them quite nice and tight. We're not good clean score lines. If you've got a bone folder, you feel a bone folder will help, then please use that. Right, so then we come to putting it together. Now these legs, this bit here, this little bit here is actually, you might want to fold that the other way for the time being, because that's actually a hinge that's going to attach the door to the unit. So these bits here are the bits that are actually going to hold the door shut. So we want to put some glue on there, on the bottom of that tab, and some glue on the bottom of this tab. here. If I can get it to stay. Right, and then we put those down. So that, make sure they're nice at the edge and they're firmly stuck down, and that'll hold them in place. So these want to come up to the sides. Like that. Hiya, I'm just videoing, just a minute. And then that goes there like that. Okay. Then we've got severed edges here and here, so they want to go down last. So the next thing we want to do, got that there, is bring this one in. So we need, this is the tab, so we put some glue along the edge of that and then fold that round so that is actually level with that, so it makes it like a little box, and put that down there like that. Then we do the same with this edge. This is the tab, so that goes along there, and again we fold that round so that that sits on there. So we can either put these legs inside or on the outside. Now I have tried on the outside and on the inside, and it's harder to make it stick together, so it's much easier to stick it if it's on the outside, then you're sure it's got a good attachment on it. So you only actually need to put the glue where those little legs are going to sit. Make sure everything's got a good attachment and a nice square look. Then you want the tabs at the ends, one there and one here. Along there and along there, and then that will close that one and that will close that one like that, and then you're making a nice frame. And then we use the decorative parts later to make that look even better. So we just want to hold it in place to start with, and then we're not going to actually attach the doors until we've decorated it, I think, because then it gives you a bit more like maneuverability to actually get to the back of them, rather than attach them and then open them and shut them. So I'm going to leave those set together. So that's the main frame of the dresser. You've got your doors, just make sure they're nicely firmly set. You've got your 6 drawers, and then you've got your main dresser, your decorative parts, and then the next stage is going to be actually decorating it. So we've got some mats and layers, we've got some different ideas, different designs for the drawer fronts, which I'll show you, and then we'll go from there. So on that note, that's what we've done today. I hope you like what you've seen so far. As I say, those doors will go in there like that on a hinge. They'll be hinged and they'll go in there, and then that'll be it, and they'll open and close. So that's what we've done so far. So watch for the next program when I show you how we can decorate it. So please hit all the buttons that are relevant, the bell, the notification, the like button, and everything else that will help out. Keep tuning in, and on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Please remember to pass on a smile if you get the opportunity to. See you next time, guys. Bye.